Well, hello, yoga student. Welcome to yoga class. This space and time we have together. I look forward to some time with you, some investigation and some meditation together. So welcome, this is my yoga space. Sometimes I try to write it off as a tax deduction. And before the federal government had other things to do, they would come after you for something like that. But I don't think so now. So let's get set up. Before I get started, I want to show you a little bit around to who we have here. My cactus, this is Christopher. I was going to give him some water, but he's a cactus, and we have some candles. Candles are important in yoga. They remind us that it's really hot in the room, and you can use all kinds of candles. You can even, if you have candles that you bought at the candle store that turn out they're too ugly for the regular house, you can bring them to your yoga studio. So kind of like these candles, sort of an unnatural blue. Yeah, and this guy, let's see, he's got a little bit of a prickly head, but everybody likes him. And this plant over here is plastic. Of course, we don't have to water it, but welcome. Let's start our yoga practice by sitting on our yoga mattress and getting some of our equipment. You have to get equipment from your yoga case. Sometimes the latches on the yoga case can be stubborn. Just have to play with them a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so what type of equipment do we have in here? We have something we call the yoga strap. It's important for people who can't do yoga stuff. They can pretend to do yoga while using this. And another thing we have is our towels. Our towels are to help make the room a little smellier for everyone. And sometimes I say they're fresh, but they smell some, and that's not your fault. That's somebody else's fault. So whenever you're feeling down on yourself, just make sure to blame somebody else for things. It makes life a lot easier. We have yoga block in case we want to build anything, or we can't do something we should be able to do. That will help us. And our yoga teacher will make us feel very good about our need to use these things, because she's usually skinny and very fit. I also have here one thing that's very important to me. It's my yoga book, and what I try to do is pretend I'm reading it while I'm talking to you, and it makes me feel a little bit smarter than you, and also like more well-read. And if I have glasses, I can use those too. So like this, and it doesn't really matter if you read the whole thing, but it is quite important to put some dog ears and stuff like that, and make it look like a bit worn. Maybe put it in your backpack on the way to the beach, even if you're just there to drink daiquiris. So yeah, you can find a passage, pretend you just found one randomly, and read it, and the serendipity and spontaneity will get people very excited. So also, if you read very slowly, that's very important. Like, for example, set others free to achieve and experience the path that leads to their highest good. Did you see that, how I read that? If I had read that quickly, set others free to achieve and experience the path that leads to highest good, you wouldn't have the same impact. So take your time. So anyway, let's get started. If you can get yourself into that crooked knee position, if you haven't had any surgeries, or maybe if you're under 20, you can do this. Ouch, that hurts. properly, but otherwise, yeah, let's just get started and welcome each other with one of our opening sounds, okay? Meow! Oh, that made the dog bark. And speaking of the dog bark, I wanted to, oh goodness, oh no. I wanted to share with you a few of the pictures in the studio. We have one picture of an elephant, and elephants are not native to California, of course, but they're very strong. And then we also have a picture of a lion. So that's Suka lion together. Sometimes they kill each other, but sometimes they can make you stronger too. So let's go ahead. Have a wonderful day. Buddy!